And then on the next breath, the right arm reaches out straight ahead. Left heel presses back. Guide the belly up. The gaze is down towards the earth or perhaps a little bit ahead. Press back through the left heel. Engaging the back leg. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale it down. Switch sides. Left arm reaches forward. Right heel presses back for spinal balance. Guide the belly up. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale it down. Right arm reaches out. Left heel presses back. Draw the elbow in towards the knee. Squeeze it together. Round through the back. Exhale it out. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. 2 and 1. Exhale down. Switch sides. Inhale, left arm, right heel presses out. Elbow to knee. Squeeze it together. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. And 3 and 2 and 1. Release it down. Child's pose. Press the hips back. Draw the tailbone down and back. Reach the arms out. Relax the forehead down. Inhale, pull through the palms. Tabletop, rounding through the back. Release into cow. The belly comes down towards the earth. Lift through the heart and hips. Come back on the back balls of the feet in cow. And then start to lift up through the knees, pressing up into downward dog. Lift the hips up. Draw the thighs towards the back of the room. Relax the head. Coming back to tabletop, rounding through the back, press back to child's pose. Inhale up, tabletop, round through the back, cow, come back on the back balls of the feet in cow, and then lift through the hips, pressing back to downward dog. And then maybe even pedaling out the heels. Feel this out, explore it out. What's happening with the ankles, what's happening with the calves, what's happening with the shoulders. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And float or step the feet forward, forward fold. Bend the knees at least a little bit. Relax the whole upper body. Shake the head yes and no, shrug the shoulders back and forth. Let the weight of the world drop away. Halfway lift, slide the hands against the shins. Press down through the heels, creating that flat back. Draw the shoulders up towards the sky and back. We're holding it here for a couple breaths. Exhale forward. Inhale, roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time, rolling up lower to middle to upper back. Once you get to the top, inhale, lift the arms up high. Reach it a little bit higher. Let that intention come in as you reach high. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, lift. Open up to the right side. So we're drawing that right arm back, left arm is forward. Keep the hips squared forward. Gaze is towards the side or perhaps all the way back. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the left, reach it over. Inhale, reach, lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips, guide with the heart. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Press back to plank. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. The balls of the feet are underneath the heels. Feet are hip distance apart. In your plank, release the knees down. Chest comes down, chin comes down. Draw the elbows in. Press down through the tops of the feet in baby cobra. Lifting up through the chest. Guide the elbows in towards one another. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale forward. Press up to plank. Downward dog. 1 full breath in. 1 full breath out. The right leg comes forward, high lunge. Right knee is over the right ankle. Reach the left leg all the way back. Find length. We're not here for too long. Left leg comes forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale forward. Inhale, reach, lift, lengthen all the way up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, lift. Open up to the right side. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold, hinge forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Press back to plank. Knees come down. Chest comes down. Chin comes down. Baby cobra. We're strengthening through our core by lifting up through just the upper chest. Strengthening through the belly, strengthening through the back. Holding it for 2 and 1. Forward. Press up to plank, downward dog. The left leg comes forward, high lunge on this side. Left knee is over the left ankle. Reach the right leg all the way back. Right leg comes forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale forward. Inhale, reach, lift, lengthen. Exhale, heart center, press through the palms. Inhale, open up to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale forward, press back to plank. You can move through your chaturanga of choice. You can continue with knees, chest, chin coming down, or high to low plank, drawing the elbows in, coming up into cobra or up dog. We're drawing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Downward dog. 1 full breath in. 1 full breath out. The right leg reaches high towards the sky. Press back through the right heel, squaring the hips. Draw the belly in. Draw the right knee in towards the nose. Carve and scoop out the belly, round through the back. Exhale, press it out. Knee to nose. Exhale, press it out. The right leg comes forward, crescent lunge. We're back on the back ball of the foot. Stabilize here first. And then inhale, lift the arms up high. Option to bring the back leg down. Shoulders are soft. Opening up to the right side, bring that right arm back, left arm is forward. We're building strength. Good, inhale, lift high. Exhale, reach it forward. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Frame the right foot, bring the left leg down. Inhale, lift the hips up high, half split, half Hanumanasana. Draw the heel towards the right hip. And come to a halfway lift through a flat back. And then draw that chest right into the top of the thigh. Relax the shoulders. Continue to guide the right hip back. Draw the left hip forward. And then just feel what you feel here. Feel it out. Come back to your intention. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Bend through the right leg. Lifting the back leg up, come back on the back ball of the foot. Walk the hands to a straddle. So we're walking the hands to the side. Big toes are going to come even with the heels. Relax the whole upper body. Planting the left hand right underneath the left shoulder. Twisting over to the right hand comes to the right hip first, creating a twist from the lower rib cage up towards the upper part of the rib cage. Staying here if you would like, or right elbow, right arm reaches high. If you want to take a bind here, mindfully, maybe bring that arm over to the opposite hip. And if you have a bind, releasing it, bringing the right arm back down, square the shoulders, square the hips, round through the back like a cat stretch, tuck the chin in, scoop through the pelvis. And other side, plant the right hand right underneath the right elbow, twisting from the left hip first, and maybe bring the left elbow and the left arm high. Maybe taking a bind if you would like, mindfully. And release it down, square the shoulders, square the hips, round through the back, tuck the chin in, scoop through the pelvis. Back to neutral, walking back to the right foot, come into a lunge. We're back on the back ball of the foot, frame the right foot, press back to plank. Move through your vinyasa flow of choice. Your option. Beautiful, everyone. From a downward dog, left leg reaches high towards the sky. Draw the knee in towards the nose, round through the back. Exhale, press it out. Knee to nose, bring it in. Exhale, press it out. The left leg comes forward, crescent lunge on this side. Left knee is over the left ankle, reach the right leg all the way back. Stabilize this first. And then when you're ready, lifting up through the chest, lift the arms up high. You can always bring the back leg down as well. Opening up to the left, the right arm comes forward, the left arm comes back. And inhale, lift. Exhale, reach it forward. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Frame the left foot. Bring the right leg down. Inhale, half Hanumanasana. Lift the hips up high, half split. Pull back through the left heel. Halfway lift through a flat back. Hinging forward, chest comes towards the top of the thigh. Relax the head. Soften through the jaw. Bending through the left leg. Come back on the back ball of the foot. Come to a side straddle. Big toes are even with the heels. Relax the whole upper body. And then just exploring in any way here that feels right for you. Maybe it's taking that twist again. Maybe it's walking the hands from one side to the other. Maybe it's bending through one leg or the other. Beautiful exploration. This is your practice. Making it your own. Noticing where there's tension, noticing where it's not. Coming back to a neutral straddle. Walk the hands over to the right, bring the right heel back. Frame the right foot, press back to plank. Move through your vinyasa flow of choice or come right up to downward dog. From downward dog, the right leg reaches high towards the sky. Release the right ankle towards the hip. Stack the right hip over the left. Straightening out the right leg, coming through into warrior 2. Bend the back heel, plant it down, And lift up through the chest, open up through the arms, open up through the hips. Reach out through the fingertips. Shoulders are soft, toes are soft. Reach as far forward as you can reach, and then bring the right elbow towards the right knee. Lift the left elbow, the left arm reaches high. Guide the left shoulder and the left hip back. Gaze can be forward or up towards the left palm. Feel free to fly the right arm down if you would like. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to warrior 2. Reverse warrior, right palm comes up. Keep the front leg bent. Reach through the right fingertips. Keeping that right arm lifted, straighten out the right leg for reverse triangle. Keep the toes soft. Warrior 2 arms, pivoting to the side for straddle. Big toe even with the heels, chest expansion. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Exhale, bring the arms behind. Roll the shoulders back. Lift, puff up through the chest. Press the palms together. Hinge forward. And whenever you get to that release, maybe the hands come away from the back. Maybe not. Be mindful of your shoulders, of what they are asking for or what they're not asking for. Hands come to the back, hands float down to the mat. Let the arms not have to work at all for a moment. Let the shoulder blades completely release. Let the biceps, the triceps, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the palms, the fingers, the fingertips. Let them all not have to work right now. Give them a big, big vacation. Give them a big break. Arms come out to the side, engage the core. Inhale, pull back up. Warrior 2, bend through the right leg, arms reach out. You might have to adjust here a little bit. Reverse warrior, right palm lifts high. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Press back to plank. Move through your vinyasa flow of choice, or skip it all together. One full breath in downward dog. One full breath out. Left leg reaches high towards the sky. Release the left ankle towards the hip. Stack the left hip over the right. Straightening up the left leg, warrior 2 on this side. Spin the back heel so that heel is planted down. Left knee is over the left ankle. Reach the arms out. Lift up from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. Reaching it as far forward as you can reach. Come into side angle. Left arm comes to the left elbow. Reach the right elbow. Right arm high. We're guiding the right shoulder and the right hip back. Gaze can be straight forward or perhaps up at the right hand. Option to fly it open here. Engage the core, pull back up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior, left palm reaches high. Right arm behind the leg or behind the back. Keep the front leg bent. Straightening out the left leg, reverse triangle, keeping that left arm reaching high. Warrior 2 arms, Straddle, right? Big toes come even with the heels. Inhale, chest expansion, arms reach high. Roll it back, puff up through the chest, press the palms together, hinge forward. Again, maybe the hands come away from the back, maybe not. Hands come to the back, hands float down to the mat. Release the arms completely. Again, give them a really big break. Let them not have to work at all. Engage the core, arms reach out to the side, pull back up through the core. Warrior two, bend through the right leg. Reverse warrior, right palm reaches high. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Press back to plank. Move through your vinyasa flow of choice, or skip it all together. We meet in downward dog. One full breath in, one full breath out. Float or step the feet forward, forward fold. Maybe taking a deeper forward fold with a box with the arms, or perhaps tuck the hands underneath the feet and get a little wrist massage here. Relax the head away from the back of the neck. Releasing the deeper forward fold. Halfway lift, slide the hands against the shins. Shoulders come back, flat back. Exhale forward. Inhale, chair, sink down into your hips. Reach the arms up high. Draw the knees back. Lift through the chest. Toes are soft and light. And 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, heart center. Press the palms. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, release the right arm down. We're keeping the left arm high. Wrap the left arm around the right. Elbows are high and away from the chest. If that doesn't feel available to you, you can always just give yourself a hug. And quite frankly, right now, you might just want to give yourself a big old hug. But whatever feels right for you. Beautiful, everyone. From these eagle arms, right leg reaches open to the side. And wrap the right leg around the left. You can kickstand it here, or perhaps wrap it a little bit more, and maybe even bending through the left leg. Keeping the elbows high and away from the chest. Release the leg. Before you set your eagle free, imagine what it looks like to set your eagle free. Once you envision that in your mind's eye, then release those arms out, whatever feels right for you. And switching sides, beautiful, everyone. Release the left arm down. Wrap the right arm around, lift the elbows high and away from the chest, or take that hug. And staying here, or left leg opens to the side. Wrap it around the right leg, maybe a kickstand, or perhaps wrapping it a little bit farther. We're continuing to press the elbows away from the chest. Shoulders are soft. And release the leg. Before you set your eagle free, envision what it looks like. Take a deep breath in. Release it out. Whew. Come to the top of our mat. Feet are hip distance apart or a little bit wider. Inhale, lift the arms up high. Release down to a heart-centered squat. Draw the tailbone down. Lift up through the chest. And then plant the left hand down into the mat. Press the right hand into the right knee. You can stay here if you would like. This is a perfectly beautiful posture as is. Or if it feels good for you, maybe reach the right arm high. You might feel this in the right side of the lower back, a nice little bit deeper stretch. The right arm comes down. Switch sides. Plant the right hand down into the right in the mat. Right hand to the left knee. And staying here if you would like. Or perhaps reaching the left arm high. Release the left arm down. Come to that center, neutral, heart-centered squat. Lift up through the chest. Coming down onto our hips. Draw the knees together for yin pose. Wrap the arms around. Bring the chin towards the chest. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe into the space between the shoulder blades to allow the shoulder blades to relax and pull away from one another. Slowly lifting up through the head, releasing the arms, half boat, coming onto our hips, balancing, lifting up the legs, arms reach out. If that feels like it's too much, you can always bring the hands behind the knees or perhaps even behind the hips to help balance. Those are all options for half boat. We can't wait till boating season, right? Oh. Come into canoe, straightening out the legs. We're hovering over the mat. We're hovering the legs and the back over the mat, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Full body stretch. Reach the arms out, walk the heels out. And maybe you reach a little bit farther. And just a little bit farther. Beautiful, everyone. Bridge pose. In our bridge pose, bend through the knees. Feet are hip distance apart. Palms are face down. The palms are almost touching the heels or maybe even touching the heels. And scoop through the pelvis. Find your scoop to draw the lower back into the earth, drawing the pubic bone up towards the chin, and then start to roll up lower to middle to upper back, pressing down through the palms, pressing down through the heels to lift a little bit higher. Exhale, roll down from the upper to middle to lower back and release the scoop. On this next one, scoop through the pelvis, start to roll up, lift the arms up towards the sky and back behind the head. At the same time, you're lifting through the hips and the chest. Exhale, lowering from the upper to middle to lower back, releasing the arms back down. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, lowering. Let the arms be almost like a lever in the shoulder socket. So they're not really doing a whole lot of work. And a couple more. Finishing up through one more. And as you finish up through that one last one, bring the hands towards the knees. We're not going to pull the knees in yet. We're just doing a little suspension bridge here. So the arms are straight, just kind of holding the knees. And perhaps you gently rock side to side or adjust a little bit there. Let the lower part of the legs go soft, the calves and the shins and the ankles. Let this not be any work here at all. Slowly guide the knees in towards the chest. Hold it here for a moment, gently pressing the lower back into the earth. Press the heels straight up towards the sky. Palms are down into the mat. Release the left leg down and bend through the left leg so that left sole of the foot is going to come into the mat. Bring the right ankle over the left. We're going to hold it here for a moment, setting up for a pigeon, supine pigeon. Flex the right foot first. And you can just stay here. This is a beautiful pigeon pose as is. Or if you want a little bit more intensity through the left hip, start to guide the left hands or the hands underneath the left knee, drawing the left knee in towards the chest. Continue to keep the right foot flexed, lengthen through the neck, just so the head isn't arched back. Soften all the muscles in the face. Releasing the left foot down. Bring that right leg straight up towards the sky and then switching legs. The right sole of the foot bends down into the mat. Left leg reaches high. The left ankle comes over the right knee. Flex the left foot. You can stay here if you would like, or start to bring the hands behind the right knee. Hug the right knee in, keeping the left foot flexed. Lengthen through the neck. Notice the difference from one side to the other. Maybe one hip feels a little bit more congested or tighter. No judgment around it, just an observation. Release the right foot down. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Circling the knees apart from one another and back towards one another, circling them away and back together. And reversing that motion, circle them away and back together. Soles of the feet come into the earth, arms into a T. Bring the feet on the outside of the mat. Bring the knees over to the right side. Relax the glutes. Release any clenching in the glutes. Soften the jaw. Soften the forehead, the cheeks. Inhale back to center, exhale to the left. Soften through the glutes, releasing any clenching. Inhale back to center, swing side to side like windshield wipers, releasing the knees side to side. And then taking a moment to prepare for Shavasana, deep relaxation. If there's another posture that you want to finish up with, maybe a happy baby or perhaps a plow if you have that in your practice. But really take these moments to feel out the body, see what you need to do first to come into relaxation. So many ways to come into relaxation. It might be on your back. It might be legs up the wall against a wall or a couch, since a lot of you are right next to a couch or a chair. You can always do legs up the chair or the couch and just relax the calves right on a couch. That can feel really, really nourishing on the legs. And then once you get to that spot of relaxation, let's move through our breath. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in, 3 loud sighs out. Let it go. Breath in. 2 more. Let it go. 1 more. Smoothing out any tension in the forehead. Check in with any tension that has built up in the jaw. Maybe even open and close the jaw. And then check out the neck. Maybe there's tension there. Maybe turning the head side to release any leftover tension.